All right, so we are back after a long ass time, and I got something else for you today. Angel decided to buy another IS, and this is what it looks like. So she bought this IS for $2,000, and it needed an engine. The engine was bad like a motherfucker, and we got another one from LKQ, which was the best part, and we manual swapped it while we had it all out. Manual swapped. W55 transmission, making sure it's all heat insulated, and it looks really good. Really good. But today, the biggest thing is how to install the clutch pedal. We got one from Excessive Manufacturing, which shouldn't be too crazy. So we're gonna go over how to install one of those in the Is300. It's pretty easy, as long as you got the right shit. All right, for starters, I'm gonna take this back out. So for starters, you're gonna need your master cylinder. So you can get one from Excessive, or you can go on to rockauto.com and get the 1986 Toyota Land Cruiser master cylinder. Same bore, 5/8 bore. And it'll make the clutch pedal feel a little more stiff, but you'll like it. And then you also need a clutch pedal, which you can get from either online, like Lexus Parts Now, or Excessive. Excessive currently sells the cheapest ones, so you need that. And you need a drill bit. And a drill bit to go at least about, let me see if that can clear up. At least, and up there, where is it? At least about 1.5 inches. You need that, but so we're at about like 1 inch and 732. But sometimes 1 1/4 might do it as well. But you need to be along these two ranges, so your bit needs to go a little bit higher. I got this from Harbor Freight, so it shouldn't be easy. It should be easy. So to start off, I made like a little, how should I say? A little bit of cardboard blueprint for me. So all I did was I stuck a piece of cardboard and put it on here, like so, until it went all the way down to about like right here. And then I marked with a Sharpie as to where I needed it to go. And then I moved it over here to the car, right where those holes are drilled. I pretty much just lined it up like how it is now, and then used a Sharpie to make my markings. That way I can make sure that it was clear. So then after you get done all of that, you can start by drilling, making sure it gets in there, and make sure to keep it straight. Otherwise it'll go down crooked like that. And then you'll have some problems with not enough metal, like right here and right here. But make sure it's in straight, and you'll be good to go. This is the scariest part, but don't worry about it. Just try your best. And if it fucks up, you can always re-weld it. But don't fuck up. So do the template like how I did, and it'll go on real easy for you and simple. Just like this. Might be a little bit overworking, trying to like watch the camera. And then boom. Then now all of it's in. My markings were good. It's where I needed it to be, where I wanted it to be. And then we'll move over to the interior. All right, so now we're gonna move over to the interior. We gotta get underneath here. And then we gotta take out this pedal, which we'll do. So we gotta take out all these screws right here. So 1 screw, what else? 2 screws, 3 screws. And then this is gonna come down. And then we just have to take off the hood latch, which is on by like a little clip that's right here. And then anything that's behind here, which is all regular. So this look pretty like a basic model or something, I don't know. But we gotta take whatever's unplugged, plugged up here. And it's gonna be something like a little hose and a connector that's right here. And that'll be it for getting off this lower kick panel, well, knee panel, I'll say. And I'll be back. So on this, I forgot a couple things. This also has to come off too. And you have to lift up this piece right here. Just lift it up and out the way, which it should be able to just snip off. Hopefully I don't crack it on video. That'd be funny as hell. But it's on there tight as a motherfucker. So I'm gonna put the camera down, get this off, and then I'll show you how to do it after it's done. So once that panel gets off, the next thing you have to do is we have to remove the headlamp leveling sensor, which goes to this little 10mm right there. Just stick a 10mm up, and then you'll be able to hit it. And then we have to remove the ABS computer, which is here. I didn't remove it yet, but I probably should. It's held on by 2 10s. Let me try to get in there to see. It's kind of hard to see. Let me get a flashlight. It's held on by 2 10s, that 10 and that 10. And then once that's removed, then you'll have better access to the pedal to get it. And then you can probably see the holes from right there. Boom. And for the pedal, you need to undo a 10 millimeter that is right there. I mean a 12 millimeter. That's right there. And that's where your pedal is going to bolt to at the top. So you got 1 bolt right there, and then 2 bolts there, and then the center bolt that goes to the pedal. Then after you get all of that out the way, and of course you mount your pedal. So you have to mount it up top like that. Excessive has like a little bracket, a spacer that goes in between. And then you use the bolt that they supplied. And if you could see it right there, I'll try to zoom in. Those 2 bolts that's up in the bottom and the top. And then you put on that one. Excessive said that doesn't need to be tight. But I'm gonna make it just as tight maybe as the original, because of course you don't want this to be like closed all the way. So I'm gonna just tighten it up a little bit, that way it doesn't just come off. But your factory one has just a pin and a clip on it. So this should be fine. It works just like that. And then reverse the process of putting everything back. Let me zoom back out. Reverse the process of putting everything back. Your headlight motor, your headlight module and your ABS module. And then that's it. And then next we're going to get this pedal out. And to get this pedal out, it is this spring right here. You take off that spring with a pair of pliers. And of course the push pin, like I was talking about, right here. Then it's going to be a 19 millimeter at the top, all the way at the top. Not this one, but that holds on this pedal. It's 2 19s, and then that whole pedal will come down. And you can leave your gas pedal alone. And depending on how you are, you might have to take this out. I'm gonna see if we can leave it in, because this could come in handy. But until then, that is all. Until next time. Reverse the steps to putting everything back together. And that'll be it. And your car will be manual. Angel.